Well, coming up next on Channel 29 Eyewitness News, the drought may spell the end to a way of life in western Kern County.
And you'll hear a one-on-one interview with a Bakersfield man who survived this dramatic plane crash. That story when we come back. Porterville couple missing after they rented a plane to fly around the Big Island of Hawaii. W.S. and Grace Adams left Keyhole Airport yesterday at noon in a single-engine plane, and they haven't been heard from since. The search is centering on the West Hawaii coast and inland areas near the Kilauea volcano. That's where the couple was headed. A Bakersfield surgeon who survived a dramatic plane crash in Orange County says the ordeal has changed his outlook on life and his work. Dr. Albert Swafford came away with moderate injuries from last month's accident, but today he told Channel 29's Carol Ferguson the crash left a permanent mark on his life.
This is the wreckage of Dr. Albert Swafford's plane moments after it crashed into a building in Buena Park. He ended up with a head concussion, broken ribs, and bruised lung. His 15-year-old son had just minor injuries.
The survival rate from this type of injury or accident is about 3%, so to survive it is quite miraculous.
Swafford says he's also lucky he doesn't remember much about what happened as he made a second approach to the Fullerton Airport.
Talking to a Bakersfield pilot who was there at the time, he said there were lots of wind problems that day. And the winds, I think, probably just blew me off the path, and I was able to land in the street.
Swafford's son was asleep at that time.
The thing that awoke him was the sudden loss in altitude. And I think he was frightened. But he saw that we had a clear path, and I don't think that he was real alarmed. But it's quite a frightening experience for anybody to go through.
Swafford's son doesn't want to talk about the accident or get in small planes again. And the doctor's thinking hard about flying as a pilot again. After this major ordeal, that might be pressing his luck. But this experience has changed his outlook on life.
It makes you really think about what you're doing, that your life could end really at any time. And I'm very fortunate. I feel very lucky to be alive today.
Dr. Swafford says he's been overwhelmed at the outpouring of concern by his patients and by all the help fellow doctors gave to keep his practice going here. And at least that part of this ordeal has reassured him that his work as a doctor has been worthwhile. In Bakersfield, Carol Ferguson, Channel 29 Eyewitness News.
Dr. Swafford spent 1 week in the hospital, and he's already getting back up to his regular schedule in the office.
Boy, he looks remarkably fit.
Good.
You bet.